Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and today I'm going to be talking about the 5 scariest horror films I have seen. And this actually took me a while to come up with this list because there were a few that I knew, but it just took me a while to go through pretty much all that I've seen and really think about what ones generally scared me, because I feel like some movies they can disturb you or other things like that, but for it to be generally scary, it takes a lot for me, I think. But I think everyone finds different things scary in horror, which for me personally, I find more jump scares in horror scary, and as well with the unknown and more supernatural things I find scary. So I thought I'd just go over that first. That's personally what I find scary, but we're just gonna get into the first one now. We've all heard that it's been proven as the most scientifically proven scariest movie of all time, and no, it's not The Exorcist, it is Sinister. Now Sinister, it's actually probably one of my favourite horror movies, not alone just not the scariest, but it's probably definitely up there in my top 10 for favourite horror movies of all time. So I really do enjoy this movie, and I've only watched it once, but I really need to rewatch it again. I'm just finding the right time when to do that. But I think this movie, it just provides everything that I find scary. So I think it does the jump scares, it does the unknown, and it has a plot twist in it as well. So that just the unknown of that, and as well with, I think the scariest part for me was the tapes in it. That is just because, you know, it was all dark in there, you really don't know what is happening throughout there. So I think just, yeah, that was the scariest part for me, just the atmosphere throughout it, and the boogeyman as well, he is scary. So I think it does a really good job on providing all those scary parts in it. Alright, this is an Aussie horror film. This is Lake Mungo. Yep, Lake Mungo. And this is a found footage film, which usually I don't typically tend to go for found footage horror, but I still like it, but it's just always a hit or a miss with me. I feel like there's really bad ones, but then if there's a good found footage horror, it's amazing. But I actually have 2 found footage horrors in this list, but Lake Mungo is first, and I think this one, again, it's the unknown, and it's a bit slow, I will admit, throughout some of the parts, and I think for some people it can lean towards more it being boring, which I understand because you don't really see a lot that happens. It's more just the vibe throughout the whole movie, and I think just some of the scenes where you can kind of see a little face or something just really freaks me out, because I think literally all of these movies I've watched that night, which automatically makes it a lot more scarier. But I think this one I would really recommend if you haven't seen this one and you're into found footage films. I just think, again, it's the unknown of not knowing what is actually happening, because you don't really know, because obviously it's about a girl who gone missing, and there's all these sort of footage, and we still really don't, I don't know if I can say this, we still don't get an answer for it. But I mean, I think the scary part is it's leaving that up to you to figure out what has happened. Again, this is another horror movie that I think is one of my faves, probably my top 10 again, and this is The Lodge. I feel like we don't really talk about this film a lot, and I think this is a really well done film, and it's throughout the whole film, so much anxiety I had throughout it, because I really just a lot of stuff was freaking me out, and I think especially the ending is what did it for me. And I think, yeah, just this movie, it's very like gets under your skin and just very nerve-wracking. Like, I was very anxious, as I said. So this one is a really good one though. If you have not seen The Lodge, I would really recommend checking this one out. This one is again another film that is my favorite. I think with horror films, when they're my favorite, they're usually one that scares me. So because that's what I love in a horror movie that can actually scare me. So I think majority of these films are just going to be my favorite horror movies. But this is Creep, and this is a found footage film. It's about a guy that posted a job advertisement for a cameraman, and he goes off to this sort of cabin in the woods sort of vibe, and pretty much the guy who he's making the video for he's a bit weird, and I think this film does a great job of those jump scares, which I love, because sometimes you can always predict when a jump scare is going to come on, but with this movie I really didn't know when it was going to come. Like, they had lots like everywhere, which I really did appreciate in this one. So I think it's just the very like strange vibe of it as well, because of the main character here. He is very strange and you really don't know what he's going to do next. The last movie I have on here, and this is Speak No Evil. It's the 2022 one, so the Danish one, and I think I was really like struggling to find my fifth scariest movie, because I feel like this one is definitely scary, but it's in a different way as to the other ones, because this one is more real life situations, and I think it has a more of a disturbing aspect in it a little bit. Definitely the ending, it's not for everyone and it's something I probably will not watch again, but it does scare me because I think it can happen definitely, and it's just seems like a real scenario that can happen to any of us really. So I think, yeah, this one, it's definitely scary, but more in a disturbing aspect, which I think, I don't know if that leans to more in the same sort of genre, but I think this one is just really, it sticks with you for a while, I will say that, with the scenes definitely at the end of this film. But yeah, it just again has like an eerie vibe throughout it, but it does a really good job of doing that though in this. So those were all the 5 scariest horror movies, in my opinion. But I want to hear you guys' opinions if you think these movies are scary as well, or if I'm just a wuss. But no, let me know what your guys' scariest movies you think are, because I think it's very intriguing to find what people find scary and what people don't. So it's definitely like a lot of controversy on what movie is scary or not, because obviously everyone's gonna have different opinions on what they find scary, but these were mine. So I really hope you enjoy this video, and I will see you in the next.